Are expensive ingredients really worth it?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Top shelf ingredients are always tempting, and not just because they're at my eye level, okay? That's not why I'm saying that. But are they actually better than their cheaper counterparts?
It's time for Food Price Fight! Top shelf versus bottom shelf.
Brittany, word on the street is that you are the resident cheapskate.
That is not how I refer to myself. Matt Carney gave me that name, but I just like a good deal.
You like
I like
a good
the thrill
deal.
of getting a good deal.
Okay, well today we're gonna see if these good deals are worth it when things are assembled, right?
That's right. These are huevos rancheros. One was made with the cheapest ingredients, and the other was made with the most expensive ingredients, both from Ralph's. So you can see the ingredients used for each dish on the podiums. Give them a try and see if you can taste which was made with the cheapest.
I'm a little annoyed because being the resident cheapskate is half of my job.
That's right. Which
Well, let's
half?
see it. Come on now, turn. Do you have
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not willing to spend any money on groceries. I'm totally going.
But what about the other guy?
I mean, I can't go that low and spend on something like this. Ugh, I feel gross even touching it. That's probably so
Look at that cheap tomato.
never.
Okay, I love a huevos rancheros.
Huevos.
I'd like to say huevos rancheros.
I want to stay away from those, the runny part.
Away from those.
No, don't do that. Let me, don't do that yet.
Just on this side.
Let me do this before you do that. It's a race.
I'm not gonna spread
for me
your
to
side.
get this before you
I'm not
start to
spreading your side.
ooze the yolk everywhere.
The goodness. I went through a phase where I was making this for myself, and then I just kind of forgot about it. You know, how sometimes you're like, just forget something, and
I've
then you
never
realize
forgotten
that
either.
time has passed, and you're just like, why don't I treat myself that way anymore?
So that you'll be revived with it later in life, which is now. That's pretty good. I successfully dodged the runny circle. And I'm gonna do that here
Hold on,
too.
I'm keeping it isolated, man. I'm keeping it separated.
I like the white part of the egg. I call that the white part of the egg.
Oh God, something's happening over there. Well, I mean, we don't need to play dumb. We know which side is more expensive because of the color of the yolk.
This yolk is super orange, and that one is super yellow.
The salsa tastes different on this side.
Of course, it could be one of those things where like really expensive eggs now they're really vibrant, but then they imitate the cheaper egg. So it could be a reversal, a double reverse.
Is there really that big of a difference? I kind of thought there was at first. Now I'm kind of confused myself.
I'm not really tasting the difference here, for me.
There is a difference.
The only difference to me is the color of that yolk. And maybe it would be in the taste of it, but I'm just not ready to do that.
I think the salsa of one is a little bit better. What are we doing? Choosing which one we like better?
Nope.
You're putting your hand over the cheaper dish.
Oh, the cheaper dish.
Okay.
Ready to
all right.
guess?
Cheap, 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 cheap.
So place your hand in 3, 2, 1.
Gotta be the yellow egg.
The cheapest dish was on Rhett's side.
Yes.
No
Chase will now
surprises
remove
there.
the price tag on the cheaper ingredient podium to see the total price for those ingredients.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is real cheap.
Whoa!
$3.80
For everything.
for all of this that you see here. Yeah.
Very nice. Now, why are expensive organic eggs oranger?
I wouldn't know something like that.
Nicole?
I know why. It has to do with the feed. A lot of the times, some farmers like to feed chickens spicy peppers that have, because they can't taste capsaicin, but it changes the color of their yolks to be a little bit more orange.
Does it make it taste better?
No, I think that's just the practices of the farm.
It's just to make you. It makes it seem like it's more rich and
Yes.
like nutritious.
But the chicken is getting more stuff that it's eating.
Correct. And I
So
do
maybe
think
that helps.
the farming practices, free range, they're able to roam freely, also helps with the condition and flavor of their eggs too.
Okay, $23.80. That's not bad for all of that.
You'll get 2 more points for getting the price of the most expensive version, getting closest.
If you have any questions about the expensive stuff, I'll have my chef answer some of those for you. 'Cause I don't know, I just give the credit card.
Okay, hold on.
I love it when I get a solid laugh.
Okay,
Okay, Rhett, let's see your answer.
I said $57.23. Quite a increase.
And Link.
45.01.
All right, Chase,
that much
please
difference.
remove the more expensive price tag.
Whoa!
48.
Nice lane.
I have got it. I'm glad because it didn't taste any different to me.
I thought it tasted very slightly different, but not that different to justify spending more than twice as much on the ingredients.
Nicole, what's the one item if you were going to plus up that you would buy?
I would always go for the name brand can of beans for the eggs, yeah. In my experience, I just think
Before the eggs.
Yes, I think the can of beans is more consistent all the way through. I find that they're perfectly cooked. Sometimes I get like a random dry bean.
Oh,
And like even in a
random dried
refried bean, a random or like something really mealy,
Well,
it doesn't
there
really
you
do
go.
it for me.
But what we're saying is go with the
Bougie. Bargain. Yep, I just said the wrong word.
But what we're saying is go with the bargain.
Next up, we have pepperoni pizza made with ingredients bought at Walmart. And by the way, the prize for today is an array of discounted items found in the Ralph's clearance section,
Uh-oh.
so that should give you some motivation.
Oh, that'd be
Ralph's?
something you'd really love, huh?
Yeah, I always check out the clearance section. There you can find some good stuff there.
What's this story about you going to a parking lot for some cookies or something?
It's basically what it sounds like. Somebody DM'd me on Instagram and asked if I would meet her in the IKEA parking lot and try some cookies that she baked, and I did it. And they were incredible cookies.
She wanted notes?
Yeah, basically, she wanted to know what I thought of them. My palate is respected, and they were really good cookies.
Well,
And then what? She killed you?
And I live to tell the tale, and I think she's a very nice woman, and I like her a lot, and I've gotten the cookies since.
oh,
for
now
free
you're
again?
paying for them.
Now I'm paying for them. That's how they get you hooked.
Yeah, but as a show, like we don't recommend meeting people in parking lots.
No, I can't endorse doing that, and this is also not an invitation for anybody to try to kidnap me in a really easy way.
Yeah, right. How do you feel about that?
It's a bigger slice.
And how does that make you feel?
That the crust is the thing that is dramatically different.
And where do you feel that?
In my hands right now.
I'm trying. This is what my therapist does.
Yeah. And this is what you do to your therapist.
I'm like, just in my hands.
I usually make something up just to like keep the conversation.
Oh, I
going.
kind of think I feel like kind of in here.
Yeah.
It's sort of in here.
Am I doing a good job? Sometimes I'll ask.
Are you doing a good job?
Yeah, to my therapist.
No, you're not.
Thin crust, dramatically crappier experience in terms of taste.
What's happening there?
It tastes bad.
What is going on?
I mean, I'm looking over here at this pizza crust. Pillsbury is in a can. Great Value is in a Ziploc bag.
What is
But again,
happening with this crust?
the expensive mozzarella, but then the other mozzarella, and then the other Celtic salt is better than kosher salt, right?
Oh yeah, that's kosher salt. Don't get me started.
Don't get him started on that. It's so nice. So nice.
I think that the
That's my sugar.
tomato sauce over here is just like rancid.
Yeah, this pizza's pretty good. All right.
Ready to guess?
It's got to be.
Which one's cheaper?
Yeah.
Place your hand over the cheaper dish in 3, 2, 1.
What?
The cheapest pepperoni pizza
no way,
was
dude.
on Link's side.
Yeah. What were you trying to do?
I saw that big old crust, and I was like, this is a big crust.
All right, Chase will now remove the price tag on the cheaper ingredient podium.
That's right, my fellow cheapie. Whoa.
$25.
$25.
That pepperoni is just not good. Like, in this pepperoni, if I just...
So for 2 more points,
So much better.
what do you think the more expensive price is?
How did they make the crust so bad? They took the time to make a crust and sell it, and it tastes so bad.
Yeah, it's icky.
Okay. Wow. I thought I was pulling a fast one on you, Link.
I just think the $25 is overpriced.
Well, you get those spices. You get Keaton to use those. Whatever words I'm trying to say. You know what I mean.
Keaton Gustos.
You can use those again.
So that big thing of oil, that's going to drive some cost.
All right, Rhett, let's see yours.
$49.68.
Ooh, $51.
Okay, Chase, please
Toy.
remove the more expensive price tag.
Oh my
So
God!
much more.
What is happening
I
here?
got you again.
The olive oil was the big price difference here. It brought the more expensive pizza's price up by $16.
Oh, $16 alone.
Yeah. But is that the thing that you should really spend the money on, Nicole? Or is it just
Olive oil is important, right, Nicole?
It is important, but for me, definitely it's the chub of pepperoni that you get to slice yourself by hand is what I would definitely spend my money
so
on.
much better? And the crust.
And the crust, of course, naturally.
And you called it a chub.
You did
huh?
say this is a chub. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a chub of sausage. Is this new for
Yeah,
everyone?
but I'm going to say it from now on.
It's making
You
some
should.
slang make
How
more
not?
sense to me.
So what we are saying clearly is
Bougie! Right, okay. We've been given instructions on how to do this.
turn over
without,
hot lava cakes.
without hurting ourselves or you.
I'm gonna take this out. And then I'm gonna go like this. And then I'm gonna go like this.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go like this.
Oh.
Got a little bit of
But you know what
the
we
top
did?
of my volcano
We
is in my ramekin.
But the thing that we do have is we have. I'm scared. We do have that. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Lava.
See now, if an egg yolk tasted like chocolate, I'd be in a different position. Let me taste yours,
Noted.
and then I'm gonna taste mine. So this is a chocolate peanut butter lava cake, huh?
That is good.
That's right.
Good gracious, y'all.
Only the best for the peanut butter boys.
That's right. Dang. That's decadent.
All right, while that's still fresh in my mouth, I'm gonna compare it to this one. Let's see though.
I mean, how could it be better than that?
What are you hiding from over there?
So I'm scared of lava.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is it hot?
So we got some once again peanut butter versus some 365 peanut butter.
Have you ever had that once again stuff?
I don't know. I'm rich.
This is dramatically different. Something about the chocolate. This is so fudgy over here.
It's good, isn't it?
I'm trying to look at what kind of chocolate. Semi-sweet chocolate chips versus Guitar.
It's called Guitard.
Guitard?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite brands, actually. I use it all the time.
Would you like to guitard? then visit the Whole Foods expensive section.
I don't know which one's better, man. I mean, I don't know which one's. I know which one's better. This one. I don't know which one is cheaper.
Yeah, I know, man.
And I'm so far down at this point.
All
I
right.
can't win, Link, unless you give me a olive branch.
If you guess the right one and you guess the price within 10 cents.
10 cents?
What? Oh, you'll take it? All right. I'll give you the whole thing.
Okay.
Because I haven't won this since 2024.
But you like won the first number of times that we did it.
I won a couple of times. Then you won, what, 3 times?
before we guess which one's cheaper,
Yeah.
because you've created this incredible moment that people are going to stick around for.
Oh,
I'm going to take this
what's
opportunity to let you know that we have teamed up with Story Pirates, okay, to celebrate our new book, Spaghetti Head and Chicken Fingers. And Story Pirates, this is a podcast. It's the #1 podcast for kids and families. So what they do is they take stories written by kids and they turn them into sketch comedy and songs featuring comedians, actors, musicians, and special guests. And
Very cool.
They're looking for original, kid-written stories about the theme, You Are What You Eat, which is the theme of our book. They'll choose one story to adapt for a very special Spaghetti Head and Chicken Fingers themed bonus episode of the Story Pirates podcast. And every story that's submitted will get a personal handwritten note of encouragement for their kid author. So they're going to get it from the Story Pirates people to your kid who writes. So you can send in your kids' stories today at storypirates.com/mythical, and they will really turn it into something very, very special if you're the one that's chosen. Okay.
And grown-ups, pre-order Spaghetti Head and Chicken Fingers now at mythicalbooks.com.
All right, ready to guess?
Yes.
Place your hand over the cheaper dish in 3, 2, 1.
I'm just going with one I like less.
I am 100%. What?
Positive?
I'm 100% positive that I like this one more and it's cheaper.
You're 100% positive that's cheaper? So what's your reason?
Peanut butter.
Yeah, I thought you might be a peanut butter expert.
The cheapest lava cake was on Link's side.
Oh! No! I'm still alive! What happened?
I'm still alive!
Is it the chocolate that did it?
Well,
This is
we'll
so
find
much
out.
better. I really thought that the peanut butter was just so sugary and you know how oily fancy peanut butter gets, but I was wrong.
Chase will now remove the price tag on the cheaper ingredient podium.
Or will he?
It's harder than it looks.
Or will he?
$28.83.
Now for 2 more points, what do you think the price of the more expensive version is?
I got to get within 10 cents to win. Oh.
Guitar. $47.
$56.47. Oh, 47 was in the air.
Okay, Chase, please remove the more expensive price tag.
Dang, son.
We are not learning anything.
What did that?
Okay, what was the big price difference?
The flour was $7 more, the eggs were $9 more, and the salt was about $12 more.
That's some expensive salt.
So the stuff that made it better, though, was the chocolate, right?
I think the chocolate had a big thing to do with it, yeah.
Yeah, the chocolate is so
Okay.
nice, so rich.
Yeah.
But not the biggest difference. So that's obviously the thing you wanna bump up.
Yeah, I would say like the technique is the thing that makes it the most delicious. The chocolate just adds that richness and that beautiful flavor that you're looking for.
If you just gave me that one, I would be like, that's very good, like, not knowing that this
Right.
existed, right?
Yeah, same.
So I think the fact that I
Night and
do
day.
know that this exists,
But that's a lot. I mean, that is a lot of difference, though.
yeah, but think about all you can do with that flour and that salt. That salt's going to last you a year. You know what I mean?
But you shouldn't be buying that expensive stuff, right? For that stuff.
I wouldn't. Me personally, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
see?
But when it comes to making this dish, this was by far the biggest difference between 2 dishes that we've had the whole day.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I think we gotta go bougie, brother.
Bougie.
Okay, well, but Link, you took it home. You took it home. It's back in your court again.
Yep, I gave you your chance, and you did not do it.
Way off.
All right, Link, that means you've won a selection of wonderful items from the Ralph's clearance section.
It's gonna be amazing. I know it, Rhett. Obviously, I'm starting
Not
off
one,
with
but 2 pool noodles?
2. Look, and you know what?
A big one and a small
I'll
one.
share it with you. I got some seasonal cups and bowls. Oh, I got some cap erasers and some. Oh, I
I
got
stuck your cup in my chocolate by accident.
panda stickers. Black ice. Hand sanitizer. I mean, I can get some points at home with these panda stickers. So this is actually going to help me out.
Panda points?
Yep, Christy collects stickers that she never sticks on anything for some reason. So I'm gonna give her these to not stick on anything ever. And then I've got this Hot Wheel that is an egg on a race car.
Wow, you really lucked out. I wish I would have won.
Of course. Who
I
wants
had
an
my eye
egg on
that,
a race
but
car?
yeah, someone else grabbed it. I love the clearance section.
Oh, well, you can have this, Chase.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for coming and sharing this video.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Claire,
And I'm Sean.
and we just got married, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Congratulations.
I love it when people who've just gotten married are thinking about us.
Yes, me too, Link. Yes, I love that. I also love giving $1,000 to the Equal Justice Initiative to aid in their mission to end mass incarceration and excessive punishment in the United States, to challenge racial and economic injustice, and to protect basic human rights for the most vulnerable people in American society. And you can join us in giving at the link below.
Click the top link to see if we can name 100 women
Uh-oh.
in Good Mythical
We can.
More.
Parents or guardians, submit your kids' stories based on the theme of our new kids book, Spaghetti Head and Chicken Fingers, now at storypirates.com/mythical.